Does AnimePuffz hate Marinette? Am I being unfair to Marinette? Am I judging her too harshly? If I hate Marinette so much, why do I watch the show? You'll have to watch the rest of this video to see. Hey everyone, welcome to AnimePuffz. I'm your host Wiley, and today I'm going to be talking about a little bit about my complicated relationship with Marinette, and I'm also going to list some of the things that I actually like about her. So let's get to it. Okay, so some of you have been like on me about like how I basically defend other characters on the show, whether they're good or bad, but I have had like not so great things to say about Marinette. And honestly, I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking what I see. I acknowledge the fact that Chloe has done some terrible things. Lila has done some terrible things. I've even defended Marinette against Lila. So I don't understand why you all think that I hate Marinette. Do I like her at this point in time? That is very questionable. I'm leaning more towards disliking her. Just for season 3, honestly, it's what really just like made me just not care for her too much. But do I hate her? That's like a dramatic word that I'm just not gonna use like against a fictional character, against anyone. Like, no, I'm just not gonna use that. But I loved her in the first 2 seasons of Miraculous Ladybug, so I'm just going to mention some of her greatest highlight moments for me and attempt to keep some type of balance. But she's the protagonist of the show, so of course most people love her. I just think that there are a lot of writing issues that are happening with her that are making her not the best, because she's miscategorized. She's not the hero, she's an anti-hero. But I'll explain that at a later date, but let's focus on the good things that she's done. For starters, one of the redeeming qualities about Marinette is that she is so freaking smart. Like, she comes up with like the most interesting plans to me that some of them I don't even think about. Like, I would have never thought about certain things that she does. So they're very innovative. So I just love the way she uses her lucky charms.
A ladybug outfit?
That's our last hope.
Like, they're these like weird little objects that are typically like non-violent, like little tools that just absolutely make no type of sense, things that you wouldn't even think about, and she uses them to save the day. And I'm always surprised by that and amazed by that. That's like one redeeming quality that I love about her. Like, she really knows how to use those lucky charms. Number 2. So I love how much Marinette loves Alya, and how much Alya loves Marinette too, but I really love how much Marinette admires Alya. So much so that Marinette saw something so special in Alya that she was willing to forfeit her chance of becoming a superhero. She basically tried to give Alya her Miraculous.
Wouldn't you like to be a superhero and go out and fight monsters and villains?
Totally. I'm not scared of anyone. Why?
Oh, no reason.
In the Stoneheart Origins episode, I just love their friendship. I think it's so cute. That just speaks volumes about how much respect that Marinette has for Alya. What I also love is how Marinette set her inhibitions aside, set all her fears aside, and donned the Miraculous in that Stoneheart Origins episode to save her friend. Like, she's risking her life, she's changing her life, doing something that she's never done before, just to save her best friend, or someone who she just met actually in that episode.
Let go, you rockhead!
I think I need Ladybug. I knew you'd come around.
So it's just like, wow, like, this girl, she's like low-key loyal. She has her problems, but she's loyal. I respected that. So speaking about sacrificing herself, I also love how in the Pharaoh episode, Marinette was willing to sacrifice herself when she was donning the Ladybug Miraculous yet again, and she was Ladybug, in order to save Alya's life. She was willing to allow herself to become a sacrifice to the Pharaoh, which could have killed her, to save Alya's life.
This offering isn't good enough for Nefertiti.
Hey! Thanks a lot.
Too late, Ladybug. The ritual has begun.
Set Alya free and sacrifice me instead. Wouldn't that be the sweetest revenge? 5,000 years later. After all, I'm the one who kept Nefertiti from you all these years.
I just love the fact that she was willing to sacrifice herself to save someone that she really cared about. Number 4, Reflectall. So I love how Marinette was like so supportive of Juleka in this episode. Juleka had taken horrible pictures over the last couple of years, so she's very insecure about that. And she wants to be a model, so she kind of feels like her dreams are like just not gonna come true because something bad always happens. And Chloe and Sabrina end up bullying Juleka. and she ends up missing a picture, the school portrait photo. And of course, Marinette comes in to save the day to talk to Julica and make sure by the end of the episode she doesn't stop trying, and she makes sure that Julica gets that photo that she wanted. And I thought that was like such a good friend moment. Like, that was cool. Number 5. So I have said that I don't like when Ladybug or Marinette abuses her power, especially when it comes to basically when she gave Alya that interview in order for Alya not to be mad anymore or to make her happy. I didn't think that was appropriate, but what I do love is anytime out of that, like apart from that, when she's just giving Alya interviews just because that's her friend, with expecting nothing in return and just wanting her Ladybug to do good. So I think that's amazing, and we especially see this in the Prime Queen episode when Alya gets to be featured on Nadia's show. So that's like super cool. Like, really, women supporting women. I can respect that. Number 6, befriending Kagami. So while Marinette did do some like really heinous things in that Ikari Goes In episode that I really don't appreciate, what I do appreciate is the fact that she was able to apologize for her actions, move forward, and really befriend Kagami, who doesn't have that many friends. So I just thought that was really sweet. And I think that these two ladies have a lot in common. Like, they're very, 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 very similar. So I just like them paired off together, and I like their friendship. It's just kind of sad that a boy is like getting in between that. Number 7, in the Reverser episode, Marinette tries to get artist Nathaniel and writer Mark to basically work together. So I thought that was really cool. She saw that both of them were talented, she saw that they could be compatible, and she put them two together. It didn't turn out the way that she wanted, but I appreciate the effort, and I'm happy that eventually Mark and Nathaniel learn how to be friends. Number 8, in the Silencer episode, we see that Marinette fights for a kitty section. So she knows that this manager, the manager of Call XY, who is just like a jerk, stole her designs, stole Luca's song and Kitty Section's song, and Marinette fights really hard for her friend. So I can appreciate this. And it's not often that we see Marinette stand up for herself, apart from when she's battling against Chloe or Lila. We don't really see her like stand up for herself or be very vocal. Like, she's very shy and she's like kind of like a passive person. So it's nice for her to just stand up and just be independent and strong in that moment. I feel like she would have gone back to talk to the manager, Call XY's manager, even without Luca. Like, she was that determined, and I can respect that. Number 9, this is gonna sound like such a messy one. I know it's so messy. So I don't exactly condone lying, but in the Bafana episode, I can understand what Marinette did, and I kind of like respect what she did. So in that episode, Marinette's grandmother wants to spend time with her, but Marinette is kind of outgrowing the things that her grandma wants to do, but rather than to hurt her grandmother's feelings, she just plays along with it. Eating nasty candy that she doesn't like, going on rides that she doesn't want to go on because she's older and she's more mature. But she doesn't suck up her feelings because she is too afraid to approach her grandma. She sucks up her feelings because she genuinely does not want to hurt her grandmother's feelings. So I can commend that. I can respect it. I don't condone the lying, but I like the fact that she did that. I thought that was really sweet. Number 10. So this is like one of my most favorite Marinette moments ever. In the Stoneheart Origins episode, when Ivan's getting bullied and everyone's making fun of him, Marinette goes and talks him down and lets him know that it's okay for him to basically be himself.
No negative emotions, Ivan. What I mean is, be positive. I'm sure Milan has feelings for you too. Go talk to her.
I'm no good with words anyway.
Who needs words? You could draw her a picture, send her flowers.
I could write her a song?
That's a great idea.
Her standing up and going against the grain to do what's right. I really like that moment. Number 11, another one of my favorite Marinette moments. This might be like one of my favorite moments of all time with her. In the show, Audrey, Chloe's mother, is like a freaking jerk to Chloe and mistreats her, and we kind of understand, we kind of understand why Chloe acts the way she does. Rather than to go with Chloe's mother, Audrey, and basically learn fashion from her and take a trip to New York, Marinette chooses to stay behind in Paris and also makes it her mission to bond Chloe and her mother together. Yeah, she manages to bond them together off of like their hate for things and off of their mean attitudes, but I can understand and respect the fact that she stood up for Chloe, and that's especially hard to do when someone is, bullying you. Like, that was very difficult. So Marinette set aside her pride and set aside her feelings for Chloe to do what was right and to help mend Chloe's relationship with her mom. I thought that was really cool.
You're also wrong about your daughter not being exceptional. In fact, Chloe is exceptionally mean. She's the worst person I've ever met. She may be more heinous, pompous, and selfish than you. Compared to both of you, even a rock seems more capable of love.
How dare you?
And number 12, last but not least, I just love the fact that Marinette allowed Chloe to help her take down Melodictator in the Melodictator episode, and I really like them working together, and I honestly thought that they were going to be friends after that episode. And I'm still kind of waiting, like, I've still been waiting. Like, it's very difficult to be friends with your bully, but it's not impossible. I don't want to get too deep, but I just feel like, again, I feel like hurt people, and sometimes, like, a conversation just can change things. So I just think that Chloe and Marinette have a lot in common, more than what they think, and they could honestly just fix the problems. If Chloe just apologizes, moves forward, and makes amends for her actions, and if Marinette can let go of the hurt and pain that Chloe caused her, I think that they could be friends. But if it doesn't happen, I can understand why. But I did like seeing them work together, and I thought that we were gonna have like the Miraculous Avengers, like like Queen Bee, Cat Noir, Rena Rouge, Carapace, and Ladybug all working together for a similar cause. Like, I really thought we were gonna see that, and I'm kind of disappointed that we only saw that in the finale of season 2. Like, I feel shortchanged, honestly. Again, I do not hate Marinette, but it is difficult to like her when she's supposed to be the hero of a show and she has so many villainous qualities and just does so many extreme things. It is very difficult. So right now for me, I never hated her. She's just in timeout for me right now. After season 3, she's in timeout, and she has to do something for me to like her again. Otherwise, it's just like, I'll just remember, you know, Marinette the way that I want to remember her from like season 1 and season 2. Same thing goes for Chloe. Chloe, you know, I really did not like her in the beginning. I could not stand her in season 1. But after the Queen Wasp episode and after the Style Queen episodes, I really started to like her, but then her development just got thrown out of the window and she backtracked. So I'm just going to think of Chloe the way I saw her in season 2. And I'm just not going to think about really, like, season 1 and season 2. I'm not going to think about season 3 or in the United Heroes movie. Let me know what Marinette moment is your favorite. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know, for those of you who Marinette is not your faves, like, what was your favorite moment? Are these moments the ones that you look back on to remember why you started watching the show in the first place, or why you started liking her in the first place? But thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. And make sure you check out my Miraculous Soldiers as Avengers video. It is available in my Miraculous playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.